Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one. Leading under the lights.
For Colorado, left fielder, number 7.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. David Dahl stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a snap move over to first and the runner back safely. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2-2. He's set and the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Hosmer.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he'll pull this one in on the run as it nearly got over his head. And the runners will be forced to retreat. On to first, a double play. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Right fielder, Taylor Motter.
Throw over to the bag. First offering on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Standing in, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kane on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. Shot back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
First baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Gene Segura standing in. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. For Alonso, that's his first double on the year. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mutter has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, diving stop by Alonso. What a play. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
For the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kane is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Taylor Motter. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Gamble rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He hit a sac fly earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, for Robbie, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Very high. 2-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes.
Leading off for the
and
Rockies,
his guys have quite a hill to climb.
hitter,
Down 5-0 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Alcides Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mutter will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Stepping into
7.
the box, Lorenzo Cain. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Line drive to center field. Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's retired here, one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yonder Alonso. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Right there for strike one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip.
Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Mutter is after it. 1 down. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
In to score, the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. In now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Catcher, number 3.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The Rockies, the right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Taylor Motter.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Parra on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter
ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the
He's
Rockies,
0 for 1 thus
the
far.
left fielder number 7, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Motter has it in his sights. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
That's wide. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. David Phelps is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Line drive to left. Gamble has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now.
Number 8.
Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Kyle
Infield
Seager.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Yonder Alonso.
So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Parra is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes.
Leading off
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. As Dribble Cabrera is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Cabrera.
Grounded to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Mutter is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Catcher number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off. And that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Zunino is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Taylor Motter steps into the box. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Robbie Cano now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Escobar. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the second run will score. It's now 9-2. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
First baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. For Seager, that's his first double on the year. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
David Dahl.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Dyson is right there, one down. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Hosmer, your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Mark Zepchinski.
From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting number 15,
at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Rendon scores. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and don't look now, but the comeback is on.
Right fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the stretch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Gene Segura standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Throw into second, and the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Into the box
catcher,
now,
number 3.
Mike Zunino.
Mike
He singled his
Zunino.
last time up.
Your
Jake
attention,
McGee
please.
is out from the
Now pitching
bullpen
for
now as he'll make
Colorado,
his first appearance here on the
51.
season.
Jake McGee.
And that misses inside 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Ben Gamble. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set, and the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Taylor Motter. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parra moves over, and that retires the side. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ryan Cook comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Ryan Cook.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. The high fastball is in there. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And that misses 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There's Cano. Throw on to first to be in time to get him. And the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. A pair of great second basemen, Altuve and Cano, head-to-head, next on MLB Network. Digging in, Michael Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, left fielder Michael Taylor.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
First baseman.
In now, Corey Belanger. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's two outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
First pitch on its way. Dyson off for second, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dyson is on his way home. Throwing to second. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. To third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Gene Segura standing in, looking to get on base and keep this.
Gene Segura.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So digging in now, Mike Zunino. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them. That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Taylor is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Evan Gattis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. In is Curtis Granderson.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out. And, of course, here in inning number 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Gerard Dyson.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Motter. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Simmons on to first, and they get the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Taylor. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Charlie Blackmon.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in to try it again, Corey Bellinger.
Corey Bellinger.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Runners off for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. There's Cano. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Number 15,
so striding
Seager.
forward now, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Into the box, Yonder Alonso. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit weakly back to the mound. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. So stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He'll try
Leading
to
off for
get
the
it going
Astros,
here to begin the fourth.
Designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Up next
so striding in, Josh Reddick.
Fielder,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reddick.
Right on that pitch, that from deep in the hole, and from deep in the hole he got him. What a play. And that Gene Segura standing in, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And a ball, 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Mike Zunino.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. A base hit in his first trip. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a liner. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Settling in now, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Gamel.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Motter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. There's Segura. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And Hernandez will go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double placing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another shot now, Corey Bellinger. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's over his head. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Cano rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
Third baseman, number 15, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball.
And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Shortstop.
At the plate, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit sharply on the ground. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Mutter moving to his left. 1 out. In is Curtis Granderson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. For Granderson, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Here comes Granderson around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch, Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him. What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in to try it again. Michael Taylor, 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Taylor moves over. 1 down. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Now that's popped up. Simmons is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Taylor Motter
right
steps
fielder,
into the box.
Taylor.
So far 2-for-3 in this one. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
The batter, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon on the move. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. This pitch is popped up, calling for it. Alonso looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter,
ready once again, Corey Bellinger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning.
It's time.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 15,
riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Please. Now pitching for the Astros.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Liriano. This change for the Astros. Now catching number 16, Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Danny Valencia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Danny Valencia.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Liriano into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there. And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Gene Segura standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Granderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The batter, number 10.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Singled homer run in his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He's doubled
Michael
and singled in
Taylor.
4 at-bats in this contest. Nick
Your attention,
Vincent
please.
is out from the bullpen
pitching
now
for
as
the
he'll make his
Mariners,
first appearance here
number
on the
50,
season.
Nick Vincent. Now playing first base. Number 26, Danny Valencia.
First pitch on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. In to score, the runner from second, and a relay to the plate, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 6-5 now.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The second baseman, number
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
In the air to center field and deep back into center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Now at the plate, Corey Belanger.
The first baseman, Corey Belanger.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 33, Drew Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air into shallow left center. Gamble sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The catcher. Number 3.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Another payoff pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder, number
now
1.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter...
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Jumbo Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Jumbo Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is striding into the box. Curtis Granderson, 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Logan Forsythe will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman number
and that'll
2.
bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
standing in, Andrelton Simmons. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Taylor is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Baseman number 15.
So striding forward
Seager.
now, Kyle Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The win would belong to Francisco Liriano should the lead hold up. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here it comes, 2-0. This is line to left, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. Seager will make the turn for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He drew a walk his first time up. Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Chris Davinsky.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles.